Audio Jungle.
Another cut on the forehead now of MASViDAL.
Yeah, Usman's kind of falling into him, leading with his head. I don't know if he's tired, I don't know. That was a good shot though, Usman got his attention there. They matter, they pile up, they start bleeding into the eyes. It sends a message to
The commitment to the foot stomp, the shoulder strikes. Usman ripping the body as instructed as well.
Yeah, well, this is what Usman needs to do, right? The feet, knee the thighs, dig the midsection, make him work. Yeah, I mean, he's not exerting too much energy, just staying relaxed. I'm not going to expect something. It's very clear, self-evident. Take him down. He's going to get that left underhook on KAMARU. There it is. It's very strong. Look at that, 20-70. But it's slowing him down. He's hitting with body kicks. He's getting back to the feet. Successful. The guy gets up. It's
Little cut for MASViDAL on the left of his left eye.
there until. Fantastic opening round for him.
Dagger, KAMARU, Usman, or maybe just a slip. Right hand over the top for Gamebred. Essentially, they feel like MASViDAL won't.
I mean, maybe, you know, but who knows? He's a lifelong fighter, preparing for this your entire life.
Yeah, I like
much
that.
like Jorge MASViDAL. You know, he's ready. He's part of American top team, one of the best, if not, he's a good teammate. He's in there training all the time. This is his lifestyle.
Jorge also mentioned that MASViDAL had brought in a lot of wrestlers and shots, and that has not been something that.
Yeah, well, Usman certainly has the wrestling advantage, but MASViDAL energy to escape this position.
Didn't miss with that one.
Got MASViDAL hands down. Oh, there's that. MASViDAL's very explosive. He's got knockout.
Firing the clinch work of the welterweight champion KAMARU.
Look to take him out in the later rounds. Oh, he's slicker, he's faster. Slow him down, get hold of him. They suck. It's like, come on, ref. Have a word. To be a man. Stop stomping on my feet, would you? Punch me in the face.
More than a round total of clinch control.
He's indeed there.
For MASViDAL, he has stuffed 7 of 8 shots.
Yeah, listen, he's
7
defending.
of 8 shots.
Yeah, listen, he's defending takedowns perfectly. Got to.
Here.
Yeah.
Seems like at times MASViDAL has been willing to try.
Got the hips perfectly. Now he's digging away to that midsection. Trying to pull him away from the fence now. Get the hand.
All right, let's listen in. Trevor Whitman and those in the red corner.
Keep you on the hooks, Kamaru. Yeah, he's flying.
The elbow there, yes.
Put on top of his hip, on top of his hip, top of his hip. Yep.
Yes.
On top of the elbow.
Look at the beautiful takedown, right into side control. He was trying to isolate him on
Where he does his best work.
Yeah, who's been trying to do a can opener here? I'm not sure what it shut him down. Hey, though, you know, very impressive. Usman's a hell of a wrestler here. Oh, he had a nice little flurry there, some elbows and punches.
Now a right
To a knee.
body shot. Land.
Round 4. Certainly on 6 days' notice, more than understands. Still firing back offense, but that was a big left hook for him. Oh, and again, a nice one. Tell you what, MASViDAL has a chin.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah. And he just doesn't acknowledge.
Here to go in round 4. Game. Colby Covington certainly had a lot of success on the feet, but
The fight is the most important thing. Winning the fans.
Continue to have his way in these clinch situations. Round
work. I mean, he's working.
Both from Usman,
Yeah, he's
partially
working
over Melendez in strike force, and also Benson Henderson.
With all respect to Benson, and he's a much bigger, stronger, more powerful man. Tremendous kettle of fish. Will add up. Continue to insult him with the stops on the feet. Is it the most exciting thing people are watching? No. Is it
ESPN Plus?
The main thing for Usman is winning this fight. He's got to suck him away from the fence. That fence right now is Jorge's lifeline. When he gets up, he's going to look to pick him up back.
Now to go round 4.
Break him down, close him down.
Excuse me, Burns wouldn't be bad, but Usman facing MASViDAL again in a rematch, that's for the fans. I think that Burns is next in line, and that would probably be the right way to go.
And on a human level, come on, dog, we got to give it to Burns. What more does he need to do? And by the way, he had an opportunity taken away from him that was absolutely outside of his control. Just the human side of me really would like to see something good happen for Gilbert Burns.
Yeah, he tweeted right after the fight how greedy he is now. He's hungry again for that opportunity to fight for the belt against Usman. Let's go to the co-main event. Max Holloway, Alexander Volkanovski, a rematch from those guys back at 245. And there was some talk in the first match, Dominic, that they thought Holloway won that fight, even though Volkanovski got a unanimous decision. Split decision here at 251, and then a lot of people thought Holloway got it this time as well, but the judges saw it differently. How did you see it?
It's so hard because you never know how the judges are going to see it.
Trunks, Kamaru Usman in the black and gold, befitting
Look
a
at
champion.
the speed. He's got to be careful with that. That's the problem against a wrestler throwing low kicks into the fight.
So a wild, frenetic.
A good elbow. It's for anyone that does any kind of martial arts training. They know this position. And he's trying to get back to the feet. He's scored.
MASViDAL super aggressive with it thrown early on.
He's got to contain him in though, because tonight, and that's because he hasn't killed himself in training camp. Nice work from Usman. Throws the jab. Gets in on the single leg. Game plan for Usman.
Now overall.
Trying to go for an omoplata, it looks like here. He can use the fence to push off, to kick off, and try and create a little second power. Certainly going to be a concern to do that. Full cycle.
Born fighter.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about it.
Progressing to mount.
Doubt about it.
Progressing to mount. Oh, look at that. You know, 15 fights in a row. Tyrone Woodley. You know, I mean, that's something wrong.
Appears to be about a minute away from tying.
Leon Edwards. I mean, some of the names he's beaten along the way is pretty incredible. That's still trying to get back to his feet, and he's almost there. He's got the underhook now. Is nicely done. Left in this dog. Oh, could you imagine?
It's to it.
I mean, come on. MASViDAL is excitement.
He goes the distance and was impressive in that range against Usman, but we saw the better grappler get control of this fight. What did you make of how this thing played out?
Well, what I made is that Usman made the right adjustment, and instead of, if I can't take MASViDAL down to the floor, I'll essentially make the fence the floor. So he put MASViDAL's back flat on the fence, just like you would flat on the mat if he was on the floor. And he just essentially made the fence the floor work for him. And he kept MASViDAL there and wore him down, made his muscles really heavy so that he couldn't strike, and just made it a muffled wrestling match with a lot of dirty strikes. He
5 underway.
Yeah. Still dangerous though. Still defending takedowns as well. You know, he's still fighting a good fight. Oh.
Looked like a
nice, very, very good. Got him off the fence.
And this is Kamaru Usman's wheelhouse. Action right in front of us here. MASViDAL breathing.
This is much better work from Usman now. Got him right where he wants him. Now it's hard. These wrestlers, the ability and the skill.
Qualified MASViDAL by staying in close. It was a beautiful game plan. It's how we saw it maybe could happen, but MASViDAL wasn't able to pick up the pace high enough in the first 3 rounds to get it done.
And MASViDAL looked great, by the way. I mean, he comes out, he goes all 5 rounds, he pushed the pace. A lot of people thought that he was going to fade. I think that was a lot of Usman's game plan. And Usman did everything right to make MASViDAL concede the condition and start to back off and go, you know what, let's try this another time. MASViDAL didn't take it. MASViDAL pushed the whole time. And the only reason I want to make sure to give credit to MASViDAL is we can't fully give Usman the pat on the back that he deserves. Everything MASViDAL did, taking this fight on short notice, Usman did the same thing. Usman just wasn't given the credit.
So let me ask you this, guys. Do you want to see these two guys run it back, or do you want to see Burns get that shot at Usman that he was supposed to have here in Abu Dhabi? Dominic?
I mean, we got a lot of guys in the division. Usman wouldn't be bad. Usman facing anybody in the division.